the cilantro, laying it out evenly on napkins instead of paper towels, and I put 4 layers high. I think, yeah, if I remember correctly, it had one more cap on the top, so it'd be 5 total napkins. If you're going to use napkins instead of paper towels, I recommend 2 layers, double layer in between each one, so you'll end up using a total of 10 if you have a large bunch. The cilantro I bought was from McCormick at Walmart, and it was $3.83, or I was going to buy. I decided against it, that I would make my own after I watched a couple of videos. It was the $3.83 was for 0.43 ounces. I believe this is closer to 1 ounce, and it was 78 cents at Walmart. And I also have, this is what I put it in overnight. I still don't think after all these cycles it was completely dry, so I heated this up for about 15 more seconds just a little bit ago. It's cooled completely down to room temperature now. And yes, all this will fit back in there, and this says it holds, this had red pepper in it originally. It says 1 ounce, and that's probably about how much I have. So if you make it yourself, you're going to be, it's about 8 times less expensive, and you're going to have 1 ounce of it versus 4.3 ounces, less than half an ounce. I think it'll keep indefinitely. Something the guy in the chef did in the video is he pulled these apart by hand. I do not recommend that. I think you should cut the leaves. Probably scissors would be easier than a knife, but a knife would work just fine. Otherwise, you're going to have some of these long, I don't know if you can see it there, stemmy pieces. Also, when it's dry like this, it doesn't have near as much smell. There's still a little bit. I cycled it so many times because I think my power in my microwave is probably 700 watts instead of 1300. I think he had a better one. And the reason I let it cycle so many times and let it cool is because I didn't want to end up scorching it. I didn't want to burn it. And dried, I noticed I ate some of it while I was preparing it, and then I've eaten some of this dried. It's a lot spicier. It has some bite to it. Dried, and I would say that's the main difference between fresh and the dried. It almost tastes like a different plant. But hopefully this is a real world example. I reuse my napkins too. For a day, the paper, the napkin smelled like the fresh cilantro, which was a nice surprise. It's an enjoyable fragrance for me. And hopefully this is a real world example of how you're going to make or what the process should be for your homemade cilantro. Don't look at the other videos. Follow what the other guys did. You know, as a professional chef, he's probably dried a lot of different kind of herbs. If I remember correctly, this is my first attempt, and you're more likely to have napkins and paper towels. You're more likely to have the 700-watt small microwave versus a 1300-watt or conventional convection microwave combination that I think the chef guy had. But definitely save some money. There's going to be fresh. I think this stuff is going to last indefinitely. I mean, now it's a dried plant. It'll probably last for years, and it will take me probably a few months to use it. I put it in a lot of different things. And one reason why I use cilantro as flavoring, I also use parsley. If it's fresh, I put it in the salad. If it's not, I put it in just about everything else. Even if it's just a little sprinkle. It is, as far as I know, the only 2 plants that you can get that are herbs are wild, that remove toxins, heavy metal toxins from the body, including and up to if you had any kind of cancer, lymphatic cancer, breast cancer, because of the lymph nodes under your arms, if you're a guy, more than your breast, then it may help you recover from that and keep the cancer at bay. If somebody gets exposed to radiation poison, they give them, or heavy metal poisoning of any kind, they give them cilantro and parsley. Somehow it has a molecule in it that bonds with the heavy metal that is producing the radiation, if it's a radiation, and or toxic, causing cancer to form, and pulls it out of the body. So it helps you pass it. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, subscribe, share, me know if there's anything else you want to cover. Excuse me, if you'd like me to make any other kind of herbs that, or anything that you want to review that comes from Walmart or probably Amazon, I'd be happy to do that for you. Thank you.